So the goal of this is to show you guys how to create a digital newsletter or a flyer on Smore. So when you log into Smore, you should see a page that looks something like this, where you have the option to click Start a New Flyer. So we're going to click Start a New Flyer. Now we have the option to pick what we want to get us the best newsletter template. So you can choose to start from blank. You can pick if you are trying to advertise an event in your class. The best one usually is to do this news bulletin, spread the word. Now we've got to start by picking a title. I'm going to double click on it and call mine Newsletter. You can choose a subtitle also if you would like, or you can just hit Done. Once you've made the title of your newsletter, you can scroll down and look at some of your other features. Over on the right-hand side, you have some design options. You can click the big box to pick some different fonts, different backgrounds, things like that. So I'm going to switch to handwritten. Now I can pick a background. I can look and say, oh, I like these polka dots. Now my background and my fonts, as well as my background for the middle of my flyer, has all changed. There's different sets of things on the inside of your flyer. You can choose to pick a paragraph, you can choose to add photos, you can choose to add links, all kinds of different things. So it puts a few in there already for you. So let's go back up and work with the first one. Here's our paragraph option. We're going to click on it, then we can give it a title, Upcoming Events. And then maybe I want to say on September 27th, we're having a class field trip. And I can continue to type, I can do my text features, I can put a link in here if I want to highlight my text, I can put a link and link it to a website, maybe I want to link it to my web page. And then when I'm done with that area, I can hit Done. So now it's made it into a section of my newsletter. But maybe I don't like that being there, so I want to click on it and hold it down to drag it and reorder it in the sequence of my newsletter. So maybe I want that there and I want pictures up at the top. So now this section's here. Now, if I want to edit this section, I can just click on it. And now I'm able to put a picture in because that's a picture box. So maybe I'm going to go pick, here's a picture of our Encore team. Maybe I want to put that picture in there. Oop. So now it's in there and I can click on the section title and say, okay, I want to call this Encore team. And I can put a bigger description if I would like to, and I can add my other pictures from here as well. When I'm done with that box, I hit Done, and now that has also changed. Anything that is like this with a little light gray border means it's not going to show up. So these picture boxes will not show up if I want to preview it. So I can go click if I want to see what it looks like. I can hit Done Editing. And now look, see, all those extra boxes are gone. They showed up on the page while you were editing, but now they're gone. So anything that's light gray will not show up on your final flyer. But I don't think I was quite done with that, so I'm going to go back over on the right and click Edit My Flyer. All the boxes appear again, even the ones that were grayed out that didn't appear on my final flyer. So now I can scroll down, and there's some other things I could put in here, but maybe I don't want this section. So if I just move my mouse over it, there's an edit box or there's a little X. If I hit the little X, it'll give me the option to say remove and I can just get rid of it. Maybe I like this box, but it's not quite what I want. So I can hit edit, there's where you can change it, and I can say done. But I didn't put in all my information, so it won't let me quite finish, so maybe I want to hit cancel because I'm not done with that. Now what if a box that I want is not on the flyer already? That's where this bottom comes into play. You have all these options down here of what you can add. You can put another text, you can put pictures, a gallery will be multiple photos, you can just put a title if you want to break it up into sections, a biography if you want to put a little bit about you, events, videos, links, all those good things. So the important thing to remember is that your flyer can be edited any way that you choose. You can choose to edit your titles, the order of your things, you can put pictures, you can put videos, and anytime you want to see what it looks like, just go back over here. Now it says update, and we can hit update, and it'll show you your flyer again, how it will appear to your parents. So then right here, we can see preview, how others will see it. You could print it if you need to print it for a parent. And most importantly, right here is your link. This link is going to be how you're going to share your flyer if you are emailing the link. Now, some people have had issues with certain things like Yahoo email addresses, so that's where you want to create a mailing list. So we're going to go back to your flyers where I have my home page again. And now look, there's my flyer. It popped right down here into my list. So I'm going to go and I want to make a mailing list. So right here in the middle is our category for mailing list. And there's where I can create a new list. So I can title my list anything I want. So maybe I want to call it Parents 2016-2017 and create my list. Now I need to add people to this list. So maybe I want to go and I want to add myself. So then I can hit add email addresses and I can add it in. And there's my email address into my list. Now, if my list is complete, then I'm good to go. So what I want to do then is go back to my flyers page, find my flyer, and I want to hit send a newsletter. And then right here is the option to send to my mailing list on Smore. Now, the important thing to remember is if you are sending a ton of s'mores out, more than just the one a week, you need to watch this 5,000 monthly allowance. You can only send up to 5,000 of these a month. That shouldn't be a problem for any of us, but in case it is, you want to watch out for that. If you want to send a quick email to your list, you can do it here, but this is the big thing that you want to pay attention to, is send to my mailing list on Smore.